To all the chosen ones listening, there is an urgent and powerful message that needs to be shared with those who have been chosen to fulfill a higher purpose. This message is for individuals who have been targeted by dark forces, seeking to undermine their spiritual growth and divine connections. These dark forces, comprising of individuals who have chosen a path of darkness, have been working tirelessly to sever your connection with the divine, thwart your purpose, and blind you to your true potential and gifts. They have attempted to undermine your financial stability, compromise your health, and create obstacles to hinder your progress. However, despite their relentless efforts, you have persevered, refusing to yield to despair. You have stood strong, aware of your divine protection, knowing that you needed to stay vigilant and defend yourself against these low vibrational forces. You have called upon your spiritual team, and they have been working tirelessly to ensure your protection. Right now, these dark forces are frantic, scrambling to reverse the spells and magic they cast against you. They are desperate to figure out how to undo the damage they've wrought, especially with the upcoming full moon, a time when the energies are particularly potent and their actions are magnified. These individuals who once acted with arrogance and malice are now witnessing the consequences of their actions. The boomerang effect is real, and it is knocking them over like bowling pins, each one falling in succession under the weight of their own negative actions. They are terrified by the repercussions of their malevolent deeds. The ritual they performed against you, which they believed was their strongest, has them deeply worried about the impending karmic backlash. They know they need to act fast to reverse what they've done, to avoid the worst. But they are clueless on how to shield themselves from the consequences of their actions. The higher forces they conjured, their deities, demons, and so-called spiritual guides, are unable to offer any solace or solutions. Panic has set in among them as they realize that the grim reaper they summoned for you is now stalking them. They are in the dark about who it will strike next, unaware that in their attempt to sacrifice you, they have actually sacrificed themselves. As they come to terms with their grave miscalculation, they are also coming to a profound realization about your true nature. They now see clearly just how potent your spiritual strength is and from where it derives. They recognize that you are indeed a divine being, unyielding and transformative, handling challenges with grace and maintaining optimism through adversity. Your resilience and continued progress, despite their efforts to hinder you, have unveiled your true character to them. They observe, perhaps obsessively, as you navigate through life, not just surviving but thriving amid the trials they cast your way. Through your responses in the public or private affirmations you may share via social media or personal declarations, they have come to understand that you are fully aware of their deceit and malevolence. The revelations about their betrayal have not escaped your notice. It's as if you are directly confronting them, armed with insights that could only be divinely inspired. Your heightened spiritual gifts have not only revealed their plots, but have magnified your capacity to expose and denounce them. Now they face the chilling realization that you possess the authority to invoke judgment upon them, an authority that has already manifested intangible repercussions for those aligned against you. Each invocation of judgment you make seems to seal their fate, striking them down one by one. Imagine these individuals who once acted with such arrogance and malice, now finding themselves caught in a web of their own making. They are scrambling, desperate to undo the damage they've wrought, yet finding no escape from the consequences of their actions. The full moon, a powerful time of manifestation and reflection, is fast approaching. They are racing against time, attempting to undo their spell work, but the universe is not so easily swayed. The karmic scales are balancing, and the energy they put out is returning to them in ways they never anticipated. They are witnessing the collapse of their own plans, the disintegration of their schemes, and the unraveling of their power. The very forces they sought to manipulate are now turning against them, and there is no escape from the reckoning they face. As they grapple with the consequences of their actions, they are forced to confront the reality of your spirit, spiritual strength, and the divine protection that surrounds you. They see now that their attempts to harm you have only served to strengthen your resolve and elevate your vibration. Your journey has not been easy, but it has been transformative. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle you overcame, has forged a path to your true self. You have emerged stronger, wiser, and more connected to your divine purpose. The very spells and dark magic they cast to control you have boomeranged, empowering and reminding you of your profound spiritual strength. You were reminded that you are a spirit having a human experience, and it showed you that if low vibrational entities could attempt to manipulate your life through spells and still impact you, then imagine how much more powerful you could be in harnessing energy to transform and master your existence. Now fully awakened to your own power, you wield it with confidence and divine authority. Those who targeted you now see the true extent of your spiritual stature. They underestimated you, but now both you and they are fully aware of the spiritual authority you hold. This awakening is profound for both sides. You are stepping into your elevation, and they are on the brink of their undoing. Everyone is now acutely aware of the seismic shifts about to take place as you ascend. They face the repercussions of their actions, which serves as a front-row lesson to all involved in observing. No matter how many dark practitioners gather, be they witches, warlocks, or sorcerers, their collective power pales in comparison to that of a divinely chosen individual. This ordeal underscores a crucial lesson for those dabbling in negative energies and manipulative magic, thinking their low-level tricks that worked on others would work on you. They failed to realize who they were dealing with. They didn't understand your back, your lineage, your past life experiences, your spiritual assignments, or the scope of your divine authority. They knew nothing of your spiritual heritage or the divine forces supporting you. Yet they arrogantly assumed you were as vulnerable as any other. This miscalculation exposes their folly, showcasing that you cannot be subdued by those who operate from hatred, ego, or pride. No amount of conjured malice can overcome the spiritual authority granted to a chosen one by their divine lineage. This is a profound awakening, not just for you, but for every adversary who thought they could undermine a divinely protected soul. They truly thought they were untouchable, that their high rank in their spiritual circles gave them the power to meddle with anyone. But now they are faced with the undeniable truth that their collective power is insignificant compared to the might of divine protection. They are witnessing firsthand the futility of their efforts and the superior strength of your spiritual shield. Their confidence has been shattered, their arrogance laid bare, and their schemes dismantled by the very energy they sought to manipulate. As you stand firm in your truth, they are forced to acknowledge the magnitude of their misjudgment. They now see that their dark arts cannot hold a candle to the light that you embody. The spiritual realms have taken note of their transgressions, and the repercussions are swift and unrelenting. The divine forces that guard you are unwavering in ensuring that justice is served and that the balance of energy is restored. In this profound moment of realization, they are stripped of their illusions of grandeur. The layers of deceit they wrapped around themselves are peeling away, revealing the stark reality of their impotence in the face of divine will. They are learning a harsh lesson that true power does not stem from manipulation or fear, but from purity, integrity, and alignment with the highest good. As they grapple with the unfolding consequences, you continue to rise. Your journey of empowerment is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the boundless potential of a soul in harmony with its divine purpose. Every challenge you have faced has been a stepping stone leading you to greater heights of spiritual awareness and mastery. Your adversaries, once so sure of their dominance, are now witnesses to your ascension. Their experience serves as a cautionary tale for all who tread the path of darkness. It is a reminder that the universe is always watching, and that every action, whether good or ill, has a corresponding reaction. The scales of karma are ever in motion, and they ensure that justice is meted out in due course. Now, as you stand in your full power, the world around you can see the transformation that has taken place. You have emerged from the shadows of adversity not as a victim, but as a victorious warrior of light. Your story is one of resilience, courage, and the indomitable spirit of a chosen one. You are a beacon of hope for others, showing them that no matter how dark the night, The dawn always comes, bringing with it the promise of a new day. As you continue on this path, remember that your journey is far from over. The lessons you have learned and the strength you have gained are just the beginning. There will be new challenges to face and new heights to reach, but you are more than ready, armed with the wisdom of your experiences and the unwavering support of the divine. You will continue to shine, illuminating the way for others and spreading light in even the darkest corners of the world. Your adversaries, now humbled and repentant, have their own path to walk. They must reckon with their actions and seek their own redemption. Their journey is their own, separate from yours, but intertwined in the greater tapestry of life. In facing their karma, they have the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to change. And perhaps in time, they too will find their way back to the light. But for now, you stand tall, a testament to the power of divine protection and the resilience of the human spirit. Your story is a beacon, a guidepost for others who may be walking a similar path. You are a living reminder that no matter how great the darkness, the light within us is always greater. But now, they're in a panic, scrambling to undo the chaos they've caused. They're stressed, losing sleep and drowning in anxiety, not knowing how to reverse the curses they cast. These individuals who were once esteemed as high priests or high priestesses within their communities misled others into believing in their power. Those deceived joined forces, thinking they could collectively bring you down, but instead, their collaborative efforts only solidified their downfall. In this reality, their collective attacks meant to weaken you reinforced the impenetrable armor surrounding you. Protection that is bulletproof, spell-proof, and immune to the evil eye. Unbeknownst to them, their actions have hastened your transformation into the divine entity you were meant to become. The hexes and spells they cast have not cursed you but propelled you forward. Now, they find themselves unraveling, overwhelmed by the impending doom they feel hovering over them. Their dreams haunt them with warnings of impending judgment, leaving them in a state of constant paranoia. They look over their shoulders, fearful of what might come next. This is a critical lesson for them and anyone else who might think to challenge you next. They should heed the warnings, like the old saying goes, about sitting quietly indoors when it storms. It's a time of reckoning, a period of divine judgment where the celestial forces are actively at work. Despite multiple warnings after each hex they cast, they chose to persist in their malevolence. The universe and your spiritual protectors allowed them some leeway, a chance to see the error of their ways and correct their course. They had every opportunity to pull back, to assess the damage they were doing, and seek redemption. But they chose to continue. Each spell and attack was meticulously noted by the Divine Watchers. Your guardians ensured that every negative intent thrown your way only fortified your spirit. So, let them know, as they recklessly continue on their path, every action is recorded, every decision noted. They're not operating in obscurity. Every move is seen, and the consequences of their actions are now rapidly catching up to them. They played foolish games, and now they're reaping the rewards: panic, fear, and inevitable downfall. It's their time to reckon with the forces they've unwisely challenged. Just like that, they've thrown their stones and thought they could hide their hands, but everything they did has been meticulously recorded. Judgment Day isn't just coming, it's already here, unfolding right before our eyes in the tangible world. Everything that has transpired has been captured, ensuring that when you, the chosen, invoke judgment, you are precisely informed of what and whom you are dealing with. You might not know all their names, but the universe has provided you with the energy of those who opposed you. Many of you have received divine messages so potent that they included faces and names, painting a clear picture of the adversaries. These revelations are not to be taken lightly. They are the universe's way of arming you with the knowledge you need to stand firm in your power. The divine messages you receive are a testament to the support and guidance you have from higher realms. They highlight the significance of your journey and the importance of your mission. Your light is a beacon, your story a guide, and your journey an inspiration. Continue to shine brightly, for the world needs your light now more than ever. You simply step aside and watch as your spiritual team takes over to deal with your adversaries. That's the message I have for you today. I love you all. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. I look forward to connecting with you again soon.